Hello, I'm Dane. Happy New Year and welcome to another episode of Dax Jutsu. In one of my previous videos, I discussed how to create rankings dynamically and categorize those ranks, and also how to materialize them so we can use them as dimensions. In today's video, our topic is still related to that. And by the way, if you haven't seen that previous video, the link is in the comment section or in the description section, rather. So in this episode, what we're going to do is that instead of currently, what I have is our limit is 10. So what happens is that we have top models and a rank are from 1 to 10. But for those that are beyond 10, we have assigned them to other. What we want to do now in this episode is to have to continue this ranking, but they still should be inside the other category. So what we want to happen is we have 1 to 10 and then 11, 12, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'll copy this calculated column or table measure or table formula rather, and then I'll create a new one. I'll name this rank 2 and of course I'll modify that. Let's return that one first. Okay. Rank. And then what we want to happen, we want to create a virtual table that contains the word um, top models and other. So we'll be using a function called data table, which requires a name of a column. So we'll name the column category. The type should be string and then the values. So the first value of category column is top model, which is in row 1. The second row should contain other. And let's return that one first. Check. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is cross join these two tables. We'll be using cross join function. So we have ranks and we have other. So what we have is a set of rankings for every category. So we have ranks 1 to 119 for category and the same set of rows for others. But I'll change this. Instead of add columns, I'll use select column because what I want to happen is to just rename value to rank. And I'll duplicate this. And I'll change the formula. So I'll name this model other. So we now have our ranking. I'll just add that to rank. So this is our summary table. We are just adding a rank column, and the value of the rank column is whatever the value of our product model rank by sales is. Let me show you what that measure is. Mm, yeah. So we're simply ranking the product model according to the sales value in descending order. So the one with the highest sales is of course rank one. Now let's go back to that other measure and fix it. And then we'll add another column called category. I'll move that. So what we want to happen is that uh, if product model rank by sales is greater than our parameter value, if we got, um, we want to return other, else we want to return top models. And let's close this. So this is our parameter value. So what we want is if the ranking is greater than 10, we want to return other. The next thing we want to happen is to filter this ranked models virtual table. So we want to make sure that our rank is in ranks to rank and category, which refers to this virtual column here, is in category in ranks to table. And then close this. And I'll go to the formatter to actually format this measure because we want to be able to read the measure easier. Okay, there we go. So I will now change the columns used in this visual, and I'll just keep model. So I'll remove category, I'll remove rank, and I'll remove sales because we'll be using a different sales measure. Top, and I'll format this measure first to currency without decimal number, decimal place. And then I'll go to rank 2 table, rank 2. I'll add category, add rank. Let's check. Okay. And let's sort this in ascending. And let's sort category in ascending order. If we want top to be the first one. Descending. Yes, it's descending order. Yeah, here we go. Now you can see that our threshold is 10 And so our top models are only up to rank 10. If I change this to 12, the categorizations will change. And since these columns here, category and rank, are dimensions, we can actually use them in a slicer. So, category. And the other, or top models, and then other. And we can do the same to rank. Rank, ranks to rank. So what I want is, let's say 50 to 119, and 50 to 119 should be other. And 1 to, let's say 13. Well, that's it from me. I hope you've learned something. Thank you for staying with me. Have a good one. Bye bye.